Yeah, once the registration is done, only those who have already completed the registration, they will be able to access the abstract submission portal. So for abstract submission, we'll have to go to this tab on the top of the page that says abstracts. And when you click on it, that is going to open the page that is giving all the information about your abstract submission. Now, as you can see, abstract submission is already open and we are accepting abstracts up to 25th of March. That is another 2 weeks from today. So that will be the deadline for abstract submission. Now, when it comes to the abstract submission, there are three things that you have to uh, be aware of or you should know about your abstract before starting the submission process. The first thing is the abstract category. So whether you are going to present a case presentation or a case series. So to make it simple, if it is just one or two cases, we'll be calling it as case presentation. So you will be selecting the category as case presentation. If you have three cases or more than three cases in your presentation, then you can categorize it as under the case series category. So this is the first thing that you should be aware of about your presentation, what category it belongs to, whether it is the case presentation or the case series. The second thing is, what exactly would you like to focus on during your presentation? Now, when it comes to the case or the case series, you could probably be concentrating more on the imaging modalities and how that imaging modality has helped you in the diagnosis. Or maybe you would like to concentrate on the histopathology part of it. So, in that case, you'll have to choose the diagnostic pathology for the case or the case series. If it is about the imaging modality, you will be choosing the diagnostic modality, that is the clinical and imaging category, either for the case or the case series, respectively. Similarly, if you want to concentrate on the management aspect, whether it is a medical or a clinical type of management, or whether it is a surgical management for your particular case or case series, you have to be aware of that and you have to choose the appropriate category. Now, this is I'm sure that one of the questions is going to be like, my case or case series is going to fit under more than one of these categories. So which do I choose? So uh, this is just going to be a what to say a rough estimate, like what you feel is going to be your prime focus of your presentation. You can choose that. There is nothing wrong about choosing. There is nothing right or wrong in this case. You have to choose the category or the classification that feels most relevant for your particular presentation. And this is going to be mainly used to club our presentations together when we decide the scientific sessions. And maybe we might shuffle it here and there, but we'll be trying to make use of your suggestion in this case. So you have to know which category topic classification your presentation comes under. And of course, the third thing is whether you would like to present it as a oral presentation or a poster presentation. So these are the three things that you'll have to choose when you are going for the abstract submission. Now, IODCPC is inviting everyone to present cases. So irrespective of their specialty, whether it is an oral and maxillofacial pathologist or a oral medicine specialist, radiology specialist, head and neck resident, oncology resident, whoever it is, if you have a case that you feel is appropriate in this forum, you are welcome to register and present your cases here. So the key dates, as we mentioned earlier, abstract submission deadline is 25th of March. And once the deadline is done, we'll probably take a week or 2 weeks time to scrutinize the abstracts and then to notify the acceptance, whether it is accepted as a paper or a poster, or whether we expect some sort of a revision from your abstract. So that is something that you will be probably letting you know in a week or 10 days time after the abstract submission deadline. Now, once this is done, once you are aware of what category or what topic classification your abstract is going to fit under, then you can go ahead and choose this particular option, submit your abstract. Below that, you can see that there is a tab that mentions the abstract submission guidelines in a PDF format. You can click on this, you can download this guideline, and you can go through it. It again provides all the details like what exactly is going to be your format for the abstract and what are the necessary information that you have to be aware of before submitting your abstract. So let us go ahead and click on the submit your abstract. So when you do this, you are taken to a separate page that is almost like a manuscript submission page. Postgraduate students and faculty members are probably more aware of this particular type of submission process. So this is actually your abstract dashboard, and here is where you're going to submit your abstract. Now, before starting with the submission process, what I would suggest is you click on this abstract profile. This is a very short set of information that we need from you, and that is going to be mainly about your name, your designation, the organization you are affiliated with, your phone number and email ID, and what is your mode of contact preference, whether you like us to contact you through phone or through email. So when you finish all this and submit it, that is going to be your abstract profile. This is hardly going to take you a couple of minutes. So once that is done, again this page you will be brought back to, that is your abstract dashboard. So all you have to do is click on this submit new abstract, and this is again going to open a page with some basic information that you have to fill. So you have to fill the title of your presentation, you have to fill your abstract, the structured abstract, in one paragraph in this abstract description box. The word limit is going to be 250 words, so kindly stick to the word limit, and I'm sure this system is not going to allow you to exceed the word limit also. And on the side you have to choose which topic classification you want to present your submit your abstract under, and then you have to fill the author details. So first fill your first author details, the name, email and affiliation, and then if you have co-authors, you can click on this plus button here and you can fill their details also. And again, something to remember is co-authors. You can add any number of co-authors, but co-authors will receive a certificate only if they have registered for the conference. Okay, so that is one clarification that you should be aware of. And after you add all the authors, at the bottom of the page you have another small tab that is for presenting author. So this is usually the first author, I'm sure. So again, just fill the first author or the presenting author's name. So here again you have to fill this only once. We have only one presenting author for each abstract. So once all this is done, you can just click on this submit, and that is going to complete your abstract submission process. And when that is done, you you will see that in your dashboard you will have this column filled. Okay, you'll have an abstract ID, the title, the status and all that will be filled here, and this will be taking in for scrutinization, and then the after the peer reviews comments we'll be giving our decision as to whether it is accepted as a poster or a paper, or whether some sort of a revision is required. Okay, so that is about the abstract submission process. I hope it was very clear. Now, I'll just like to finish by saying that there are some awards for your case presentations in this conference. We have categories for faculty separately and for students separately, oral presentation separately and poster separately, and case presentation or case report separately and case series separately. So as it is, there are 8 awards that can be won for this case presentation here. So I think I've completed all the basic requirements about the abstract submission process.